Jonathan Krause in Camp Scholler, just outside the gates of EAA AirVenture in Oshkosh, and I'm joined by a couple of the guys who come here a bit earlier than everyone else. Oshkosh AirVenture is more than just 1 week in July. A lot of people like to show up here quite a bit early. I believe they open the campground at least a month in advance, and these gentlemen stake out their spots very early. Here in the middle, I'm joined by Lauren Bidwell from Cedar Falls, Iowa, and on the right-hand side there is John Mitchell from Freeport, Illinois. And first off, guys, thank you very much for taking some time here from what appears to be a very busy morning in Camp Scholler to join us.
Oh, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Yeah, we love Oshkosh, and we like talking about it. Yeah. So.
Yep, most everyone who comes out here does. So, John, I believe you were the one that set up camp this year. How early were you here to get this spot?
Well, I registered a month early and staked out the spot. So we only arrive with our camp set up Saturday, but we always camp for 1 or 2 extra weeks in addition to the show week.
How long have you been coming out to Oshkosh?
I started in 1983, came for the day, and that wasn't enough. So the next year I camped in a Toyota Corolla with 2 friends so we could be here 2 days, and it turned into this.
And Lauren, how many years have you got under your belt here at Oshkosh?
Well, it was probably 5 or 6 years later than him, but only part-time because I was always working too many hours. But I could come up as the end of the week for the end of the week of the air show, and it was always a great time. Yeah, it's better now I'm retired. I can come up whenever I want. So.
What makes a good campsite here in Camp Scholler?
Well, for us, being in a tent, some shade is good. Proximity to the flight line, because in the flight line you walk miles every day. But every group has their thing, has their area. And really what's most about is reuniting with your Oshkosh friends every year. And we all camp in the same area together, and we get to see those people. We love airplanes, but it's really about the people. So,
well, that's very true. We've got friends from all around the country, and we've even made friends with people from other countries. So It's really nice. It really is.
I was going to say we were driving in, and I don't think the South Africans set up too far away from here, and they're kind of like the party, the night owls, if you will, of the Camp Scholler.
Yeah, they are.
Like he said, there's an awful lot of walking during the day, so our evenings don't last nearly as late as they used to. Yeah.
All right, so for those who are coming out to maybe camp for the first time, what kind of advice do you have, John, for those who might be thinking about an extended stay?
Get here early. There's always room for everyone. EAA constantly expands the campground, and they run trams to the more remote parts of the camp. But if you can, earlier is better. And obviously a lot of people know that. So,
what are some necessities for long-term camping out here at Camp Scholler?
Well, we've found over the years from sleeping bags and air mattresses to cots, and now we've got these inflatable air mattresses that are about 16 inches thick, and it's a twin bed size. That's the way to go. It's easier to get in and out of the bed. It's a lot more comfortable, and you actually get a decent night's sleep. But it's just fun, no matter what you do. If you're on the ground, it's still fun. But.
Yep. Give us some idea of what your average night is. You know, like you mentioned, you come in, you're probably exhausted. What do you do when you get back to camp?
Well, we probably start with cocktail hour and talking to our Oshkosh friends, what'd you do during the day, and Lauren likes me to have dinner ready by midnight, so eventually we start cooking.
What's an average meal like out here? Because you guys have quite the setup. We're going to give a little tour here for everybody as part of the feature.
Well, my favorite item that he came up with it's fried chicken, but he calls it Oshkosh chicken because of the seasonings and the way he cooks it. And we had it last night, as a matter of fact, and it's my favorite. But all the meals are great. He loves to cook. I don't mind helping him, and so we eat real well.
Okay, so you two are here. Who else is coming to join you from, say, your family or your better halves?
My son from Phoenix with our granddaughters coming. Other friends from our hometowns, but it's a couple friends and family, you know. And my kids started coming here as infants, basically, and 2 of my 4 sons are pilots, but they all love it. This is our family vacation. This is something they don't want to miss. I can't ever quit because they want this vacation still. They grew up here, you know, and it's a great place. EAA airs are great. Your kids are safe anywhere. I mean, EAA airs, we're all united by a common interest, and it makes for the nicest group of people you ever meet. So yeah, our whole family loves it. One key ingredient is having an understanding spouse, I will say.
Lauren, who comes up with you?
Well, I had a friend of ours. Their son came with me a couple of years, and then he kind of outgrew it and got into other things. And this is also the week of, well, next week will be the week of WHBY in Iowa.
Oh, yeah.
The bicycle across the state. He got involved in that, so that was more important to him than coming up to Oshkosh. I do have another friend that might come up this year, ride up on his motorcycle for the last couple days, and he's just going to make a motorcycle trip out of it, and then camp overnight or two, and then head back to Iowa too. So yeah, that's about it. My wife doesn't like to camp, and especially if it's hot, and especially if you're in a tent. Yeah. So that's fine. We have a good time.
I'm sure a lot of people are thinking, man, what if it rains? Or what if it rains a lot? And you were both here 2010, Sloshkosh, as we like to call it. What's the experience like when the weather isn't so great?
Well, our camp is ready for any storm. When you camp 2 or 3 weeks here, last year we had 3 major storms, and there were trees that fell on campers. EAA was Johnny on the spot. I mean, they were there cleaning it up. You get through it. We're high and dry with our camp. The worst case is these big canopies, we lower them down because we don't want to watch them fly away. But yeah, our camp is perfectly storm worthy. So,
toughest question for you now. What's your favorite Oshkosh memory?
Ooh, boy, that is a tough one. Oh gosh, I guess just every year coming up here, being here for an extended period of time now that I'm retired, that's just makes all kinds of memories. I mean, there's memories from people you visit with, there's memories from some of the flying, some of the fantastic flying that goes on during the air show. Night air shows, now that they've started doing that, they're really impressive, and I've shared those videos with a lot of friends back home that have never been up here, and they just can't believe they can do that at night. So that's pretty big memory right there. How about you, John?
For me, it's the aviation greats, Chuck Yeager, Bob Anderson, sitting telling war stories. I mean, we got to witness that many, many years at Theater in the Woods. The Apollo astronauts, some of the Flying Tigers who were early in World War II. I'm standing next to them on the flight line. That to me is simply incredible, you know. And there's modern aviation greats as well, but that for me is a highlight. So,
John, Lauren, I really appreciate the time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Oshkosh 2025. And let's try to keep it dry, okay?
Okay, thank you. We will enjoy ourselves. I can guarantee it.
I don't think we control that, but we'll be here either way.